Well, welcome again to Wish It Was Homestead. With the change in the hours, it's getting hard to do a video after work. Yeah, I work a full-time job, then I come home and farm. Let's go sneak through here. Ow. Don't generally go through this way, but look at the chickens from this angle. All the pullets that we had, 9 of them, we put them in with the main flock. And they're doing pretty good. Bunch of leaves on the ground. Great compost. Great mulch. The wife got over here and cleaned up this a lot. I'm going to cut back this fig tree drastically. Get it to get new growth on it. That's where your figs come in, is on new growth. Something's been digging. Probably an armadillo. I'll show you what they've done. Haven't really done much over on the lettuce garden over there. Been busy. All right. Been busy. There are the chickens, of course the boxes. They'll be broken down and put onto the lettuce garden. The yucca's doing pretty good. I come out here and water just about every day. Don't know if we got corn on there yet. Eggplant, not too good. I don't know if it's the weather or what. Tomatoes there are doing pretty good. Corn's okay. This red lettuce is really doing well. Actually, all the lettuces are doing well. I just keep planting on them. Planting and planting. Got kale down at the end there. Had a little trouble with an animal getting into the garden. So what we've done, I'll show you, put chicken wire. Goes all the way out to here. An animal will dig here. This is the fence, chicken wire. But an animal generally won't come out here and dig. The bucket's there just weighting it down. Had the same problem over here. Oh, see all the grass over there? For the last weekend, spent the time and all the grass that was here, especially around that post, took it out. And we not only took the grass out, but dug down and got the rhizomes too. So hopefully it won't come back as bad. Tomatoes are doing really well. Loofah just waiting for it to dry out. Under here are carrots and radishes. Have to pretty much water every day. Carrots really they need a lot of water. They need to be moist until they germinate. They'll germinate probably, put those in Sunday. They'll probably germinate probably up the end of this week, beginning of next week. Got some more veg there and did the same thing again with the chicken wire. Zip tied it up for the same reason. Eventually I'm going to go buy another 100-foot roll of this fencing. And I'll take this one and put it over on the lettuce garden. But I'll turn it upside down and put all the bad spots on the top. And then this will be all new fencing, and I'll bury it a couple of inches. Well, probably 4 inches. Cauliflower, cabbages, broccoli, brassicas in this area. That cardboard will get used again as we finish up the lettuce garden. Here's the kale. A lot of lettuces. Got a radish in there from someplace and I don't know where. good sized radish too. Just don't know where it came out of. More greens. Dragon fruit over there. Sweet potato vines there. Whatever it is that got into the garden got my first section of beets. Over there, so there's only a few left. We put some new ones down. Basil's not doing good at all. I think that's cabbages. This is Hakurei turnips, I believe. Yeah, no. It's lettuces. Red salad bowl. Different lettuces with some, right over there, celery. Cucumbers so far only having male flowers. I've been eating beans off of here. Quite a bit actually, and I guess they need picking again. Cucumbers so far all male flowers. My son's been coming out and after school and puts down five 5-gallon buckets of wood chips down in here. Wood chips, they keep the moisture in. You don't have to water as much. But he's been doing that. Gives some responsibility after school. Hey, look at these. That's Bohildy. Quite a bit on there. And I picked this Sunday. Pretty much picked it clean Sunday. Napa cabbage. It's getting aphids probably eating it. I just don't want to spray it if I can avoid it. The heads haven't come up yet. And there's cabbage down there. That might be broccoli. I really should get better at labeling stuff. Flowers on the tomatoes. There's one plant that actually has some fruit on it. Might actually get some tomatoes before it gets cold. Excuse me. Yeah, he put like 20 buckets down here. Yeah, the chickens scratch it, but so what? Saturday I'll come out and tie up these tomatoes. These have got to be cherry tomatoes. Clusters like that. Weed down there. Here are the other Hakurei turnips. Snow apples. They're doing pretty good. Tomato needs to be strung up. Then these boxes will go. We'll use them up next week, this coming weekend, finish up that lettuce garden. Let's see. Loofah. Somehow, I got a vine over in this area. And my son was out here and he pointed out, he goes, look up. That right there? That right there? It's a dried loofah. Bunch of them in the tree. Another one right here. See if I can get my finger on it. Right there. Of course, the Nyame vine is up there too. Put security cameras up. There's one there. I'm not going to tell you where the other ones are. But trying to see what animals getting in. This year we kind of field engineered it. They were getting in right there. There's a hole right there. So we put hardware cloth. There's chicken wire, and then to hold down the end of the chicken wire, put these 2x6, 2x3s and concrete blocks on. That should hold them pretty well. But something's trying to dig right there, and I got a feeling it's armadillo. Probably is. Beets doing good over here. That, like I said, he got that, whatever it was, got the older ones. Walk over to the old corn garden. This here is bok choy. That is really doing well. Surprising. Grapevines are doing great. There are some grapes on it. They're not ripe yet. Look at this. It's all the way over here. That pumpkin plant does have a pumpkin on it. It's got a couple. See if I can zoom in on it here. Right there. Right there. There's two of them right there. I know I saw the grapes here the other day. Anyway, figs. I showed you we got this area cleaned up over here. I just got to get some wood chips on it. Figs actually have figs on it. Look, right there, you can see them. We've got wood chips in this area, so the grass don't grow back. Even got fig right here. Right there, got figs. Gratuitous Propolis shot. Always got to have Propolis in it. Mango's doing well. That's the one from seed. We don't know what it is. The peppers in here are doing pretty good. They've grown quite a bit. Again, the bok choy. This grape is just taking off. This is all that one plant. This is another one here. Banana's doing really well. Star fruit. Another mango over there, and mulberry bush. Starting to get fruit on it. See my lettuce right here? I want to say that's Chinese cabbage and a little more lettuce there. These are the Hakurei turnips. Put in, you can start to see they're starting to show white. They'll start bulbing up pretty soon. They'll be ready to sell. Squash over there. Beans. I don't expect too much from these beans anymore. It's funny because the peppers that are here the longest don't look as good as the ones I put down later. I think next time I'm going to leave them in solo cups longer. They're starting to come around, but I don't know. Been putting out a lot of soil blocks, a lot of plants, and as I'm putting them out, doing more. Bunches of different lettuces in here. That is all beets. Those are onions, lettuces. I can't read what that says on it. I think that's celery over there too. The blue tray. Gotta get some water on it. It's doing pretty well. Hey, listen, if I can do all this and still have a full-time job, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to get a raised bed like I bought from Amazon for $50, or a large nursery pot. Really, you should be able to get that. Put some compost in it, topsoil, potting soil. Grow something for yourself. Again, I keep telling you, you don't have to grow all of this. But it would help if you grew something, especially with what we don't know what's going on with food supplies these days, or tissue culturing chickens and fake meats and stuff. Who knows what's going on? You know, with all the GMO. Now, GMO doesn't bother me so much. It's what they use it for. Corn, high GMO crop. But why are they putting GMO in it? Why are they modifying the fruits? Pretty simple. They want to be able to spray it with Roundup, which to a lot of people they consider a carcinogen. Why are you eating it? The GMO part, I guess it doesn't scare me, but that Roundup sure does. Grow your own, because also, even if you're buying organic from like Whole Foods, the nutrient level in the fruits and the veggies are not as high as if you grow it yourself. I can pick this lettuce now, go in and eat it. That's the highest nutrient content it's going to get. The way I'm working it here, I'm feeding the microorganisms, the bacteria in the soil. They in turn, they eat it, they poop, they feed the soil feeds the plants. It's the way God intended it to be, and that's the natural order of things, the natural way of things. Now, that being said, of course, in nature, corn doesn't exist. Not the way we grow it, not the way what we have. This is all hybridized. That's Silver Queen. All the ones we have today are hybrids. Not GMO, hybrid. Big difference. Most of your dogs today, most of your animals are hybrids. German Shepherd doesn't exist in nature. Corn doesn't exist in nature. But we hybridize it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It can happen. What I'm talking about with GMO is you're injecting something into it that doesn't belong. That's like when Monsanto was injecting Bacillus thuringiensis into potatoes to stop the potato borer. Well, if you keep injecting it like that, it's like using antibiotics all the time. They become resistant to it. They keep spraying the crops with Roundup. You think that your tomatoes, that skin on the outside, that's porous. Whatever they put onto that tomato, you're eventually going to eat it, because it'll also go systemically up through the plant and into the tomato. So not only are you not getting the nutrient level, because they're feeding the plant, not the soil, with chemicals, synthetic fertilizers, you're also getting all the herbicides and stuff, pesticides. You can do it. You can do this yourself. Small plot of land, grow lettuce. Sure, it's one thing, but it's a start. And it's addicting, let me tell you. Like I said, if I can do this after working a full-time job, you can too. Anyway, keep us in your prayers. We'll keep you in ours. God bless, and have a great evening.